Hi everyone, I'm Adam Brady, Chopra educator, certified meditation, yoga, and mind-body wellness instructor. Welcome back to 15-Minute Mindfulness. This is lesson 16. It will be the first of our Qigong flows. And these are three exercises that I find really beneficial. They're very basic and simple and easy to get into, yet they can be very profound. They can help, either the first exercise helps to settle down your energy, the second exercise will help build up some more energy, and then the third exercise will help to circulate that energy in different ways. So they'll all start and remain in this same standing position, and we'll move through them easily and effortlessly. As always, listen to what your body's telling you. If it doesn't feel good, please don't do it. But just know about Qigong that one of the things that we want to cultivate, in addition to the movement that I'll be detailing here, is this sense of visualizing energy moving through our body, moving out into the world. It's a component that helps to enliven the flow of our awareness. So we're thinking about the energy flowing into our body, circulating through it in different ways. So I'll kind of guide you through how you can think about that with different images that come to mind as we move through these poses. So let's start with the standing position. We're going to stand with our feet a little bit, maybe just a hair wider than shoulder position, toes turned out slightly, a nice soft bend in your knees, sinking your weight back down into your heels. So it's this position right about here, and this is in martial arts often referred to as horse stance, and this is because the position of your hips and thighs are almost like you were riding a horse with your legs out wide here, depending on how wide that horse might be. But for our purposes, right about shoulder distance is a pretty good starting point. Kind of feeling your weight sinking down into your heels and feeling rooted. That's the idea. While you keep a soft bend in your knees, even if you shift a little bit from side to side, you still feel that nice sinking feeling where you feel connected to the earth, sinking down, feeling very centered and grounded. So our feet flat on the floor, on the mat, whatever surface you're standing on, your knees have a nice, soft, comfortable bend in them. I want you to think of your knees kind of like a shock absorber, so they can just kind of flow up and down nice and easy. They're not locked. You want to keep that mobility in your knees so they can help move the energy as you go up and down. Your back is neutral, so you're not arching back and you're not rounding forward. You're just trying to feel the weight of your head down on your neck, on your spinal column. Nice neutral spinal position here, so there's just no forward bend or back bend. And your hips are kind of sinking right down, feeling that same neutral position, all weighted down. So this is the idea, and this is kind of developing what in different traditions call this horse stance position, or this nice rooted and grounded feeling, where we have our center of gravity right around in this lower abdominal region. In Japanese, they call this the hara. In Chinese, it's the lower dantian energy reservoir, which is right here. And in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, for example, we call this just being in base. Having a good solid base position in case somebody tries to shove you or move you around. You've got this nice rooted, grounded feeling, okay? So this is where we're going to be moving for these three exercises. So the first movement is called pulling down the heavens. It's a very basic Qigong movement, and it pretty much sounds like what we're going to be doing. We're going to be reaching our arms up and then bringing them back down. So the idea behind this movement, very simple. Arms circle up, reach up to the sky, and then pull them down as you come down. And as you do this, you inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, pull your hands right down the center line of your body on the exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. You may notice my knees, as I inhale, I get a little bit taller. And as I exhale, I bend my knees, sink down, like you're sinking, descending the energy. So here's where we can use that visualization. As we inhale, you can imagine maybe gathering up clouds or pulling energy, funneling it down through the crown of your head, and then pulling it down over your body, letting it wash through your body, and then connecting down into the earth. So that energy channel, your body basically is a conduit between the heavens and the earth. So you're just moving that energy. So again, inhale up, arms reach up, exhale down. Tongue at fire point, inhale up. Relax your face, your neck, and your jaw. Exhale down. Nice soft bend in your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's a great grounding exercise. Helps to calm your mind and your body. Settles it down with that nice deep vagal breathing. Breathe in. and breathe out. And it's important to note that we're not doing a stretch, we're not like reaching way up here. We're flowing our arms. They're loose, they're comfortable. They're not like rah, reaching, really trying to flex or stretch. Just a nice circular movement and floating back down. Inhale up, exhale down. You can do this maybe 7 or 10 times. If you like, you can put a little bit of a spinal twist as you come down. Just kind of descends that energy. A few more times, exhale down. You can either keep your eyes open or close them. Maybe visualize that energy like a column of light coming down the crown of your head and descending through your body. One more time here. Inhale up. Exhale down. And just feel your body. Feel that energy. Remember, we're moving mindfully. We're not just haphazardly throwing ourselves up and down, oh, nothing to do here. We're really putting our awareness in our body as we move through each of these poses or flows. So really try to be mindful and bring your attention back to the present moment as you do each of these exercises. Okay, so the first movement, once again, is called pulling down the heavens. The second movement, a little bit more dynamic, is called breath of joy. And this one helps to really build up energy. It builds up heat pretty quickly. And it's important to, just like with some of the more dynamic breathing exercises we do, listen to your body. Watch this a couple times first before you try it, because if at any point you feel woozy or lightheaded or dizzy, don't do it. Only do it if it feels good for your body, because we're really going to be moving our arms dynamically, breathing full and deep. It's 3 inhalations followed by 1 big exhalation, and that can really build energy very, very quickly. And you'll find after doing maybe 4 or 5 rounds of this, you're feeling really, really charged. And if you keep doing it for a prolonged period, you could get lightheaded. And so if you, at any point you feel dizzy, just stop, sit down, take a breather, and maybe just don't do this exercise if it doesn't feel appropriate for you. But what I'll do is I'll demonstrate it first, and then we can go through it and try it on our own. So this idea of using your knees and your hips kind of as a shock absorber is really important in this exercise. I'm bringing my feet in just a little bit closer for this exercise. We were here for pulling down the heavens. We bring our feet in just a little bit closer, toes pointing forward, and we want to have this idea of hinging at our hips. If you've ever swung a kettlebell, this is where it all happens, is right in this hip hinge. So we want to be able to think about throwing our energy backwards as we come down on the exhale. But it'll be, as I said, 3 inhalations in succession before we exhale, and then 1 big exhalation at the end. And we're moving our arms in a specific way as we inhale. So the first inhalation, the arms come straight up. The second inhalation, the arms will go out to the side. And the third inhalation, they'll continue the whole way up. And then we exhale, hinging at the hips, throwing our arms back down into this position here, sinking into our hips, and really just throwing the energy back. So the sound that we make, or the exhalation, is what's sometimes referred to as a lion's breath. It's a ha! We open your mouth and just a big ha! Blow the energy out really powerfully. So we'll inhale, 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 ha! As we go back. And it sounds funny. So this is probably something you wouldn't do in your office setting in case you need to build a little bit more energy. But you can do it outside. You can really blow out a lot of that stagnant energy that might be sitting in your system. You just need to mobilize something. You're feeling really lethargic or a lot of inertia in your life for whatever reason. This is a great exercise. You do 5 or 10 of these and you'll really feel your energy build up from there. So once again, let me just demonstrate it so you can see it. We'll inhale 3 times up, 1 big exhale on the way back down. So it looks like this. Now at the end, what I like to do is keep this hang here, just wait for a moment because you'll feel the energy, and then you can just place your hands on your bent knees and slowly bring yourself up. Nice and easy, taking your time. So you'll feel it as you stand up. You're like, wow, that's a lot of energy build. The heat will build up. Your body will start to feel warm. Circulation gets boosted. The respiration goes up. This is just like Bastrika breathing that we did a couple lessons ago. As you do that heavy breathing, your body is going to respond by heating up, circulation gets boosted, and you're swinging your arms really dynamically, so that builds a lot of heat and energy as well. So this whole idea of kind of bouncing, flowing with your arms, inhale, throw the energy back as you go. So that's the idea behind breath of joy, because it really builds up this joyful, energetic feeling at the end of it. But the most important thing is to listen to your body, because even you can probably hear I'm just starting to get a little bit winded from just doing that a few times. So I'll do it like, let's do 5 more. Let's do 5 together so you can feel it. Have your good position here. Your knees are pretty much over your toes. Sink down into your heels so you got that nice bouncy, springy feeling here, shock absorbery. Okay, so we'll inhale up, inhale out, inhale up, exhale back. Here we go. 2 more. And hang. Pause for a moment. Nice bend in your knees. Protect your lower back so you're hinged at the hips. And then slowly draw yourself back up. And feel that energy. Feel that vibrant energy flow. If you like, you can close your eyes. Just hold this for a moment and feel as your body is building up that energy. It's a great way to kind of get yourself kick-started maybe late in the afternoon when you feel like I need a caffeine burst. But if you want to just do this breathing exercise, especially any breathing exercises, any Qigong exercise, any of these yoga poses, if you can do them outside, that much better, because you're really going to be getting fresh prana, fresh chi or life force into your body as you do this. Okay, so that's the second exercise. Third exercise is called Buddha holds up the earth. And in essence, it's really the reverse movement of pulling down the heavens. So where pulling down the heavens was here and sinking down, Buddha holds up the earth, comes from here, draw the energy up, lengthen, and reach and circulate, exhale out. So we're now just basically doing the exact opposite, both breathing and movement, that we did with pulling down the heavens. So we start here, knees are bent, inhale, draw the energy up your spinal column, and then exhale, project it out into the world. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, radiate out into the world. Kind of bend your knees as you sink back down. Inhale up. Exhale out. So the visualization for this one, I mean, whatever feels comfortable for you, but the idea is that you're pulling the energy of the earth up into your body. You're channeling it up through your spinal column, up this energy pathway through the spinal column, the subtle energy channels, up to the crown of your head, and then you just radiate that light and love and compassion out to the entire world. So however you choose to think about that, whether that's beams of light or you see maybe like an energetic shock wave radiating out from you, but it's a wave of peace, of love, of compassion to help serve the rest of the world. And even though that might sound mystical or metaphysical, the idea is that you're drawing your energy up, you're cultivating within, and then you're being able to share it with the world. So it's a nice idea, a concept, but it's just really this whole idea of breathing the energy of the earth up into your body and then projecting it out into the world. So once again, same position, we're out a little bit wider than we were for breaths of joy. Sink down into your heels, nice soft bend in your knees, hands just hang right here in front of your body, and then inhale, draw it up. Exhale it out into the world. As you sink down, inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Drawing the energy up your spinal column, up and out into the world. Drawing up love, compassion, peace, forgiveness, harmony, and radiate that out into the world. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale out. Being mindful, really feeling your body. Draw the energy up. Radiate that out. And from here, just slowly draw yourself up. Open your eyes and just feel your body. So now we've done 3 basic energizing exercises, but they move energy in different ways. The first one helps to calm you and center you by pulling down the energy from the heavens and grounding it into the earth through your body. The second, we're moving that energy dynamically to build it up, to blast out anything that's left over, any residual stuff or crud that's hanging out in your mind or body system. And then the third one, we are drawing that energy up from the world and projecting it out to help heal, to help send love and light to whoever might need that. So these are the 3 basic Qigong exercises from this first series that we'll be doing. As you can see, they're very simple. These aren't hard energy exercises at all. They're very, very simple. It's just a matter of how much awareness and attention you bring to the exercise that will determine what the benefit is that you're going to take away from it. So using your mindful awareness to cultivate that integration between mind and body, breath, all these things, deepening that connection so you can just feel that deeper awareness of mindfulness through your movement. So these are the first 3 Qigong exercises. Stick with me for lesson 17 and we'll look at some additional movements. Thank you very much. Namaste.